Hello my lovely Capricorns, welcome to your October 2019 reading. This is a general reading for you my lovely Capricorns. It's a reading for Capricorn Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. This is a general reading for you. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, which is going to be more specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting on my channel. I really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you click the subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you know when I will be posting videos and you will be one of the first to see them. So that will also be really good for you and for me. I would really love for you to subscribe to my channel. So let's get on with your reading. When I was meditating on the Capricorn Collective this month, I got a real sense of change is afoot for you, and I don't feel like, oh, you know, it's big change. It's, you know, for some of you it will be, but for some of you it will be subtle changes and tweaking. It's like what they're showing me here is it's like a big turntable, and it's a turntable of change, of, you know, what comes around, let's have a look as it comes around again. Let's have a look at it if I really want it, or I'm going to take it off the turntable. I don't want that, and I'll put something else on there. So there's a real time of reshuffling I'm hearing for you. So let's have a look. You're coming from a place of there has been change. There has been some shaking and moving, I guess. There's been some shaking and moving. There's things that have moved out of your life, things that have not worked out, things that have, let's say, crumbled, I guess, in your life. But they're events that have come about. They're events that have meant to be coming about. So where you are at is exactly where you need to be for the onset of October, my lovely Capricorns. Things that have been unsettling in your life, things that have moved out of your life, that people, behaviours, relationships, whatever it is for you, whatever's moved out, it has been out of your control. It's things that had to go, things that had to be moved out to allow new things to come in for you, this replanning of what's coming up ahead for you. So things that have been going on in your life, these things have changed where you're thinking, oh gosh, not another one, oh no, here we go again. They are things that have meant to be happening. They're clearing the path, if you like, for new things to come in for you, for change to come in for you. So allow that to happen. Don't be set in your ways where you're not going to allow that to move out and shift, and the winds of change coming through for you. When it becomes difficult is when we create resistance to it. So it's about ease and grace. It's the resistance that we have, that attachment that we have, that creates the pain, the angst, the difficulty in allowing that change to happen, rather than embracing it and just allowing that to sweep through and be replaced by something new, because it always is replaced by something new and something better. So that's what I've sort of been, that's what my guides are telling me. So I'm just going to give you what they give me as I hear it. Okay, as we move into October, once that's all, for some of you that's already happened. That's already happened. For some of you it is happening, and for some of you it's yet to happen. It depends on your natal chart and what, where the planets are for you. But we're going to move into, and I'll speak generally here, but we're going to be moving into October where you've got the Temperance card, and that tells me that, okay, all that wind of change and all that has happened, and now we're coming into October, and there is this tranquility, there is this tranquil energy, there is this energy of expectation but balance. For those of you that meditate, then meditate. Find that quiet place. For those that, meditation is about reflection. Often people say, oh, well, I can't meditate. But going for long walks, sitting under a tree, you know, watching the birds and the bees and flowers, and that's meditative. That's meditative. For some people, cooking's meditative. You know, it takes you to this other place. So you find whatever it is for you that brings you that peace and that brings you that balance. But October is really going to herald that sort of feeling in you. It's a really sort of Mother Earth sort of feeling, and that's for males or females, but there's this nurturing, balancing sort of energy coming in for you after that tumultuous, let's throw everything up in the air and bring in some change. There is in October this tranquility that's coming in, this peace that's coming in, you know, and that's crossed by the star, which is another beautiful card. You know, the star is about all your hopes, all your dreams, wishing upon a star. What is it that you want to bring in? So it's a time of being reflective and really thinking about what it is you want to create. What do you want to bring in? What are your deepest desires? So it's going to be this pensive time in the first week of October, this pensive time for you. But the star is also asking you to change your perspective on things, how you see things, how you view things, what you think about things, what you think about situations or people. Change your perspective. Walk a mile in somebody else's shoes. See things from a different angle. That's going to be what is going to be asked of you. So in your reflection, it may be that you sit and look at your life from a different perspective. It may be that you need to show some appreciation and gratitude for what it is you have, not what you lack, but what you have around you. Bring that home. That's just an example, but I just feel like that reflectiveness is also part of changing your perspective on your views of things, on how you're seeing things, how you think about things, how you think about your life, how you think about, I don't know, all sorts of things. They'll be asking you to change your perspective on that. And so what you've got here is the King of Pentacles, King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this is your suit. You know, this for some of you, this is you. This is you finding strength and solace in your own company, in yourself, in your reflection. And it's almost like a lot of things are going to come to light for you. A lot of things you're going to see and you're going to think about almost for the first time in a different way. And that's going to build that sort of groundedness, that earthiness, that solidity around you, that comfort around you. It's going to also change the way you're viewing what you have, and you realize just how much you do have. So that's really lovely. For some of you, this is going to represent a male or female Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, sun, rising or moon sign. That is your foundation. That is your rock. That is there supporting you through this. That is there to provide that stability for you, which is something that you're used to here. You know, you're just that sort of really reliable sign. It could be somebody else is coming in here to support you through this, to be there when you're reflecting, you know, using them as a sounding board. I also want to say that as I'm speaking, the energy around you in October is just going to be really smooth, really balanced, really confident. I really like it. And there's going to be a lot of realizations that you're going to have. How does that reflect into your reality is you've got here the Seven of Cups, and it really is about what are your dreams? What were your dreams? Reconnecting with those. What dreams do you have? What ambitions do you have? What is it that you wanted to achieve or want to achieve? And how much of that is really possible? And I think you're going to come to a realization of you can achieve a lot of those things that you were always hopeful to or wanted to or have planned to. They are within reach. And I want to say to you, in October, it really is about reflecting on that and thinking, well, this is what I want to achieve. This is where I'm going. This is what I want to do, and set out to do it, because the energy is there to support you. It's really balanced and supportive of bringing in that change, which I really like, because look what you've got there. You've got the sun. So, you know, once you have that realization through that reflection and that quiet time in the beginning of October, there's nothing that you can't do. There's no goals that you can set that you cannot achieve, that you're not supported in achieving, that there's positive results there for you in anything that you want to set. Any goals and plans that you set in the beginning of October are going to come to fruition, are going to be successful. Any changes you want to bring in are going to be successful in October. It's a really positive energy that's around you. The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck as far as I'm concerned. It's, you know, when the sun shines, there's nothing hidden. Everything's exposed. You can see everything in the light of the sun. It's about positivity. Think about the sun. It's the sun that our plants grow. We grow. We rely on the sun. Think about when it's constantly raining and grey and miserable. People become quite cranky. When the sun shines, people have a very different attitude, a very different outlook. It's so positive. There's all the positivity that comes out of this sign. And so anything that you want to set, any plans, any goals, any changes you want to bring in, October is going to be an absolutely fabulous month. The first 2 weeks in October, lay down really solid foundations with the changes that you want to bring in, because it's going to be a really positive time. And it's there for the taking. You know, you've got the 10 of coins here, and it's, you know, you've got the keys to the kingdom. You've got the keys to the kingdom to create and bring in the financial gains that you're seeking, the success that you're seeking, the romance, the love that you're seeking, the relationship that you're seeking. What is it that you want? It's there for the asking. It's there for the taking in October to bring that around. So it's a really good month to find that significant other, strengthen an existing relationship, have success in business, have success in work, in study, in romance, in whatever it is you're wanting, whatever it is you're wanting to do. It's a really good month for you. October is a really good month for you to do that. Success continues. You know, you've got the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles, this is a beautiful card too. It's a card of luxury. It's a card of dreams coming true. It's a card of being surrounded by your successes, by creating the environment that you're wanting to create, that you've always wanted to create, that is going to make you happy, that is pleasing to you. That's going to be different for all of you, because what we want as individuals varies greatly. And so, but it is for Capricorn a time of really being able to call to you what it is you're wanting to create. Go for that job interview, go for that promotion, start up that new business, launch a new product, change your lifestyle, retire, travel, buy property. What is it that you want to do? Bring it into your reality. Achieve it, because it is absolutely, totally achievable. Lovely cards. Lovely, lovely, lovely cards. It's the fulfillment of your dreams. It's the fulfillment of everything that you're wanting, everything that you're seeking. What you've got here is also the Devil card. Now, because your cards are all really positive, that diminishes this card, but it is forewarned is forearmed. It is about you. This is about you. This is about your dreams, your desires, your goals, and your plans. So be mindful that you're not listening too much to what other people are telling you, other people's advice, or being manipulated to do something that somebody else wants you to do, or you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You need to do this for yourself, not because somebody else wants you to do it, or somebody else wants you to do it in a particular way. You need to trust yourself, and you need to do things the way you want to do them. So be mindful that there's not somebody else pulling the strings, or that there's not this temptation of taking shortcuts or doing what somebody else is asking you to do to keep the peace, or whatever it is for you. You really got to stand up on your own and really go for what it is you are wanting to create. Really build the future that you're wanting to build, okay? Because by the end of October, it's going to see you making lots of new plans. You will have achieved a lot. You'll have processed a lot in October, but there's more ideas coming. There's more plans. There's more goals. This one thing's going to lead to another. It's not something that's going to stop, so that you're going to keep building on your ideas, building on what you're, if you're retiring and you've decided to start traveling, that's something that, okay, we've been to all these places, where are we going to next? It's something that's going to continue. It's something that's going to continue, or a hobby that you've started and you are launching it and it's quite successful and people are really interested in it, and you have one idea after the other. So, you've achieved certain goals and then you plan more goals. This is like you're on a roll here, my lovely Capricorns. October's going to see you on a roll at the beginning of something really grand, something really great for you. It's going to have a lot of momentum behind it, a lot of momentum driving you forward. Even if you wanted to stop, I don't think you could, because the energy is so supportive around you and it's so dynamic as well. So that's really, really positive. I'm going to draw a card from the Angels of Abundance for you to see how it's all summarized, how the month is summarized, and what are the words of wisdom here for you. You've got gratitude list, a gratitude list. Let me get my glasses. That's very telling, isn't it? That's really what October is going to be for you. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. And that really sums up the beginning of the month for you, where you've got temperance and changing your perspective, finding that balance as well. And so it's a real time of reflection for you. Fantastic. Let's have a look at what's going on here. This is the Tarot of the Heart. What's going on with you? If it's that wonderful, elusive relationship you're looking for, plant the seeds in October. Plant the seeds in October, absolutely. This is interesting. It's choose your battles. Choose your battle. So in October, it really isn't a time for conflict. It isn't a time for disagreement. It isn't a time for control. This is about you. So if there's someone that's coming in that wants you to do things in a particular way, or the way you're doing it doesn't suit them, choose your battles with them. Just stand really firm and say, well, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. Don't engage in battles. Don't break the harmony of October with things that are not important in the scheme of things. So be really mindful of that. So that's forewarned is forearmed with that. So really choose what you're going to fight about, if anything. It's about you being centered in October and creating. October is about you, my lovely Capricorns. It's about you. So don't waste that energy. Really hone it in, because it's going to plant the seeds for November and December, and certainly 2020. That is, and things will unfold for you. So utilize this energy really, really well. I wish you many, many blessings, my lovely Capricornians. I hope this reading resonates with you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, follow the link below to my website, and you can book a reading from there that is going to be specific to you. Many blessings, my lovely Capricornians.